Good morning, Magic Tribe. Let's try this again. My first time wouldn't go live, so hopefully this worked okay. I love each and every one of you, and thank you for joining me yet again for another Twinsful Thursday. Today we are discussing union or not union. Now, I'm not just talking about whether or not you're in union with your actual physical counterpart. I'm asking whether or not you're in union with your own soul. Are you finding it easier to make loving decisions, or are you still being triggered back into making fear-based choices? Good morning, Robin. I always love seeing you. I'm going to turn off my notifications here really quick just because it keeps popping in the middle of my screen. Okay, I hope everybody is having an amazing week so far and getting ready to start on another amazing weekend. I know we're getting super close to my grandbaby being born, getting ready to make a trip down to New Orleans, probably the beginning of November. So if anybody wants to meet me down there, hey. Hi, Rebecca. It's been so long. I'm so glad you made it. I've missed you. Aw, two of my favorite ladies in my chat today. I love it. So we're going to pull some cards to figure out how we can get more in union with our souls today, okay? So we're not talking about the relationship aspects of twin soul unions, and I'm not going to debate it because we all have our own opinions on what it is that we're doing here. And all that matters is whether or not you believe it or not, and it resonates with you. My own personal opinion is this whole twin soul journey is about us finding our etheric self that we kind of booted out when we were children and had to make a choice between being one half or the other, right? We didn't realize that we could create a person where they cohabitate together like we're doing now. That's part of what this whole leveling up process is about us reintegrating all of those pieces that we've booted out because somebody told us they were bad, right? Right. So we're going to start today off with the Sacred Traveler Oracle, just because I featured that one on the thumbnail picture. Something told me that's going to be our start today. Oh, I don't think we have ever got this card. Wondrous Universe. Reminds me of Merlin. Also tells me the universe is giving us a reminder about this being our creation, right? We're creating our own wondrous universe, right? But it's telling us to walk in beauty. So let's see what this card has to say, huh? Let me find my book here. Oh. This one's pretty short. Okay, so Walk in Beauty says, you live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. So take time to see and cherish the wonders of life wherever you go. It transforms your life. There's remarkable beauty within you, and simply acknowledging it allows it to surface even more. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. And in Native traditions, walking in beauty means to honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience a sacred communion with the Creator in all things, including oneself. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know there's always beauty around you and within you. The Sacred Traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the song of an early morning bird. You can smell it in the aroma of freshly baking bread, and you can see it in the way the clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, And the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world, right? Kind of brings us back to the whole, what you focus on is what you're going to be manifesting, right? So if you're focusing on all the awesome things in your life, then you're going to be manifesting more awesome things. If you're focusing on all the things that you lack or think that are missing, then you're going to continue to manifest things that, well, give you a feeling of lack and like you're missing something. It's not rocket science, everyone. We've just been told the wrong story. What you think about here is what you manifest out here. And especially if you're feeling it in here as well as thinking it in here, then it will manifest even faster. Good, bad, ugly. The universe doesn't care what you're asking for. It's just going to give it to you. So make sure you're asking the right questions. All right? Let's get 2 more cards out of here. Today's going to be kind of short. I have an uber bad headache. There's been lots of resonance increasing in the Schumann, so I'm sure it has something to do with that. So make sure you're taking good care of yourselves and drinking lots of water and getting rest and remembering to eat food, because I frequently forget to do that. You just get busy and forget. We must make sure we're taking care of our human vehicles, all right? Because it looks like we may be going to some faraway places, right? Get ready for new horizons, everyone. Figuratively or in the actual. The faraway places card, we know, always tells us that we're getting ready to jump off into something new, right? So let's see. So the card meaning for this one says we need to stop playing it safe. Get ready for new horizons and change in our life. A journey's coming. It might be to a foreign land or faraway places, or maybe an inner shift that changes your destiny. It's all beneficial. And sometimes we can feel wobbled when we're not in our normal surroundings. However, you are safe and protected, always, and good fortune ensues. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know part of the glory of travel is stepping out of old habits, routines, and the repetitiveness of everyday life. It can feel daunting, yet in no small way your life is a spiritual voyage. Change is coming. Things are not as they seem. And there are no wrong turns. Every adventure and misadventure is part of the course. You're on a pilgrimage of the soul. So keep your metaphorical bag packed. Some unexpected experiences are ahead. Be ready for everything. The joy of travel is that you can begin to experience the everyday as if you're seeing it for the first time. And nothing should ever be taken for granted, right? Including our routines. Sometimes the best thing we can do is change them up a little bit. Take a new route to work. Choose a new coffee stand. Maybe you'll meet your next best friend. Or the greatest love of your entire life. Either way, I think you'll accept that, right? Hello, husband. Speaking of the love of your entire life. All right, let's get a Divine Wisdom card from Neil Donald Walsh really quick. Ooh, nice. I like this one. So, the spirit in you seeks in the largest sense that, oh my goodness, grand moment when you have conscious awareness of its wishes and join in joyful oneness with them. But the spirit will never ever force its desire on the present conscious physical part of you. Remember that. Even though our soul is here on a mission, it is not going to interfere with the mission of our human, right? We were given that free will to experience. So obviously, if we're choosing to experience something off mission, it's because, well, we needed to help ourselves in our mission somehow, whatever it may be. But ultimately, we all came here with the same mission. Learn how to love ourselves past what everybody else believes about us. Because nobody really knows you. Not even you. We're here to create ourselves anew, again and again, into the grandest version we ever were. Right? How many times did Neil say that in conversations with God? That is really our only mission. To be better and better than we were yesterday. Collectively and individually. So if you're questioning whether you're in union or not, it's probably not. Because if you were, it wouldn't be a question. Right? Let's get one last card out of the Affirmators deck. And then I'm going to call this one a close. This card. What do we get? The Story of My Life card. So, today, as we tell ourselves the story of what's happening in our lives, we're going to choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. Ultimately, it's going to be a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their very best with the knowledge that they have now. Let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I win that Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. Because the best way to lead someone else back to themselves is to lead yourself back there and show them the way. I love you all. You bless my life every day beyond measure, and I'm returning to you all tenfold. Know you are safe, loved, protected, always, in all ways. And I love you all more than I can ever express in human words. Be good. Be good to yourselves. But most of all, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.